Hello everyone. Summary of the chapter The Beggar, written by Anton Chekhov. One day, Sergey, a lawyer, was stopped on the street by a poor hungry man. This man, a beggar, had been a school teacher but had lost his job because false statements had been made against him. Sergey thought the beggar's face looked familiar. The beggar then told him that he had been offered a job in Kaluga province. He shamefacedly asked Sergey for travel. Sergey's eyes now fell on the poor man's shoes, one born high and one born low. He suddenly recognized the beggar. He told the beggar that he remembered him beginning at Sadovia Street. At that time, the beggar was pretending to be an expelled student. The beggar, surprised, denied the claim. But Sergey, furious, accused him of lying and threatened to call the police. The beggar then admitted to lying. He told Sergey that he used to be a singer in a choir but was fired for his drunkenness. And now he lied and begged for money. What else could he do? Sergey told him to work rather than beg. He hired the beggar to chop some wood for him. Once home, Sergey called his cook, Olga. He asked her to give the beggar some wood to chop. The beggar hesitatingly followed the cook to the shed. As Sergey watched from the window, Olga came out of the shed and angrily threw an axe at the beggar's feet. The beggar tried to raise the axe and chop a piece of wood, but every time he tried to do so, the wood slipped from his grasp. Sergey, witnessing this, felt sorry for the beggar. It was obvious that beggar's drinking had made him unfit for labor. However, an hour later, Olga came and told Sergey that all the wood had been chopped. Sergey was satisfied. He asked Olga to give half a ruble to the beggar. He also told Olga that if the beggar wanted to, he could come every month to the house. Work would be found for him. So the beggar came to the Sergey's house every month. Olga found work for him. He was paid 20 to 40 kopecks every time. Sergey now hired him to move furniture when he decided to shift to another house. However, the beggar, though sober, roamed around the house, barely helping at all. After the moving was done, Sergey called the beggar to his study room. He was pleased with the beggar's progress. He finally asked the beggar for his name, and the beggar replied that his name was Lushkov. Sergey told Lushkov that he had found some employment for him. He gave Lushkov a letter of recommendation for some copy work. 2 years went by. One evening, Sergey was buying ticket for the theatre when he spotted a familiar face. It was Lushkov. He was wearing a fur collar coat and sealskin cap. Sergey happily called Lushkov and asked after him. Lushkov informed him that he was a notary now. Sergey, delighted, congratulated himself for setting Lushkov on the right path. Lushkov thanked Sergey for his help. But Lushkov revealed that though Sergey had put him on the right path, It was in fact Olga who had saved him. It had been Olga who had chopped the wood for him. His selfless act had a profound effect on Lushkov and set him on the path of redemption. Lushkov then took his leaves of Sergei and went inside the theater. That's all. Thank you.